Cincinnati streetcar supporters got stopped in their tracks Tuesday night when voters overwhelmingly elected an anti-streetcar mayor and city council. Mayor-elect John Cranley called for work to stop on the $133 million project, but it hasn't. But as Local 12's Joe Webb reports live from over the Rhine, supporters aren't giving up, are they, Joe?
You know, they're not, Cammie, and if you were down here on Elm Street the last couple of days, you'd think that voters on Tuesday night elected a pro-streetcar mayor and a pro-streetcar city council. The work hasn't stopped here and isn't likely to stop before John Cranley takes office with that new city council in December. Streetcar supporters say that they are up for another fight, even though they got crushed on Tuesday. Mike Moroski lost his bid for a city council seat Tuesday night, but is now spoiling for another fight. His email is inundated with suggestions on how to keep the streetcar project alive. Tomorrow, he's meeting with supporters and attorneys to map out legal strategy. He's also waiting to see what the new mayor and council do December 1st.
If Mayor Cranley and the council decide to kill it, that I'm going to be right there with all my petitions to get the 85-22, required to put it on the ballot for referendum.
But today, the construction work goes on. Crews poured concrete around new rails installed on Elm Street. About $25 million has already been spent on the project that could cost the city $29 million to shut down. The suspense has some residential investors worried. Jimmy Muzaraka and his partner bought 116 West 14th Street the month after the 2011 streetcar vote, knowing it would run on both sides of their block.
Is that we have invested, like I said, significant sums of our own money into this building. And now we're at the position where we can't sell this property for what we've invested into it. If the streetcar doesn't happen, the city is not following through with its commitments. What does that look like to everyone else and moving forward on other projects that they say that they're going to do?
Streetcar project executive John Deatrick says potential taxpayer lawsuits could add to the shutdown costs. Despite the tension and the talk of court battles and possibly another vote, some think it's time to sit down and talk it through.
We prefer not to have to go down any of those technical routes. I think what we need to do is come together with the new council and the new mayor, set the rhetoric aside, set the political season aside, and really look at what is in the best interests of the city.
But Cammie, the problem is that Tuesday's election showed that Cincinnati, at least when it comes to this issue, really is two cities. The inner city, where the streetcar would run, where we are tonight, and the outer surrounding neighborhoods, where voters obviously just don't care about it. Reporting live and over the Rhine, Joe Webb, Local 12 News. Cammie?
All right, Joe, thank you. And Mayor-elect Cranley called for all streetcar spending to stop immediately. 6 out of 9 members of the new council previously said they agree with him.